Hi guys, today we are going to see, in a long time, today we are going to see how land is being in a land we construct a piece of construction from stage by stage. This is a piece of land um, that's awaited construction, and this is the roadway for the for that place. If you see in the front, so there are three lots over here. So there's only one house in this place basically, that was owned by an old man, and that house is being demolished right now. And the planner guy, he's so efficient that he has demolished, and as it is an R30 zone, he has gone to planning and got some approvals, and he has divided the land into like each lot of 317 square meter. So each lot is around 317, 316, 316 like that. And so this is a lot that he has made, and he has made of course there is a profit in what he has done, and he has sold it. Now this is the place, so you can see that it's around 15 by 20. That's the length of one lot. And if you see the side, this is the common pathway. It's 55 by 20, and that's the common pathway for all the three lots. So it's quite sandy. So every land that been built with construction, that should undergo with survey. It should undergo a survey by people who will dig the land and see how is the mud, and whether we can, there is no hard rocks, is it all okay to build everything. Those phases will be undergone. And everywhere in this place, like they have the water power, the power meter you see here, the western power meter, for the drainage system. Everything will be already been put up, but you need to say they create up separate accounts for all those things and give it to you, so that you are eligible once the lot is owned by you, if you're the property owner of that place. There are some regulations of each place. Like some people say that for a common property, like if you go to a planning, the power meter should be within the property. Like you see here, there's a power meter over there, is a western power meter box, and that was previously, it was around 4 meter behind the block. It was outside to the street. Now it's approximately 4 meter inside the property, inside the common thing, as per the guidelines from the planning department. So the first phase during the build, so this is a common place, and no, this is a lot we are gonna build, but this is the main road over there. And you see, like every time that government tries to sell, whenever property owner sells a land, if it's a busy area, government tries to occupy some land near to the road. So during the further development, if any metro or any train station, if they are going to bring some train stations or something like that, the government needs some land, so they can't go and kick the house out. So they buy some extra land. This front piece of land is owned by this front piece of land, like some meter is owned by the government, so they can use it for future purposes. So that's one of the reason. You can see the nearby houses over here. The first phase that starts up over here is the marking phase. Though you can see that's some flags over there. Each end there is some flags, and it's been marked. So after the marking, there is a phase called footing. The footing will take place, and after that the slab down, they will slab down the whole place. So this is quite of it's not properly, it's not, you can see some of course you see some kind of grassy stuffs over here, which needs to be pulled off. When they do the construction, they will whippersnipper it totally, and so that it's clean for the construction stuffs when they start doing the work. So basically, like if you see the lots, in between these two lots there is a big stone, which is basically a division between these two lots, and you can put some color bond, something as a roof sheeting or a wall to separate between your first and the second block over here. It's completely sand, But well, when you have the full construction on, it will be something which is amazing. So they do some termite treatment as well, which is in accordance with the National Construction Code 2016, and the stormwater disposals via the soak wells by the builder. Those stuffs will be done by the as per the council requirement. They have a drainage requirement as per the council, and the boundaries are based on some survey. They have a land gate. Based on the land gate plan, they do some surveys, and they do the all the stuffs, everything a bit depending on the surveys. So they the whoever does the survey, they are responsible for the physical on-site changes to the portion of the land that they are surveying. So this piece of land, whenever you build the house, it should be like around, because there's a power line in the front, we have to leave around 2 meters in the front, so that people can, there's the common property power line can be used by all without any disturbance. That's one of the reason. And the common thing over here, the common footpath, that should be a gravel track, so that all the vehicles can go in and come out. This place is just an empty land at this stage, but when it comes up as a house, when it's constructed, everyone like face by face, when you're going to see how well the guys are doing in the construction. So they have a proper setup over here in a house. So you will know, like you can understand more things, how deep they do go into construction. So this is how like most of the people do the construction in a well bettered way, so we can have a proper housing space. So the fence can be like a brick wall or a normal colorbound fence, and these lots can be like inside the lot as well. There will be some a proposed driveway for in which that you guys can the guys can go in the drain to the driveway, and as per the council requirements, so the driveway, everything will be proposed. So this is a piece of land that you are seeing right now. In couple of weeks we are going to see like how this land is going to have some footings on it, how the slab down is going to come down, and how like this land is going to change into a beautiful piece of house construction from right from the start. How it's going to change into a marvelous construction work you're going to see in the next few days. Every builder, like they do some insurance like before they do these building stuffs, to make sure that they don't put any fencings to avoid to say that okay, we are protecting the house without from any thieves or anything. No, they do some insurance, so any damage that is done to the land after that will be like when they do the construction, will be claimed by the insurance, saying that yes, there is something happened and the insurance has to pay it. So they do some proper insurance on the building price of the land, and they start doing their works. So tomorrow, like the guys will come here and do the start with the footing works over here to start up with, and probably like before they do the footing, they will do a whippersnipper of all these stuffs over here, take out all these stuffs, so that there is a proper space for them. It's all well clean for them to go ahead with the footings and the slab work. See, like over here, that's the color bond that you can see over there. It's like a boundary between, he has made like a fence for him for the next the nearby house. He has made a color fence so that it can be protected as a fence for the other one. The nearby thing has also color bond, but some people like test the fencing that they do. Maybe there is asbestos and it is not good for health, so we have to make sure that the nearby fencing doesn't have any color asbestos or anything, so we are not affected. If there's any asbestos or anything, we should not go nearby, don't kindle it or anything for as a matter of health perspective. So this is the piece of land that you're gonna see, like which is going to change into a beautiful, marvelous construction in a few days, not a few days, in a couple of maybe approximately 5 to 6 months. So So keep watching our my channel. So I'm gonna dig some, making a new initiative to dig down like how its construction is gonna take place, which is gonna give some more idea how like building telecom towers are also going to give us some basic idea, like most like we are gonna get some many ideas from scratch, like it's just a house which we are gonna build, but we are gonna get more ideas that is gonna give us a lot of thinking on how stuffs are done, which can help us in technically when we do our own, whether it's a house or any technical constructions that we do. Keep watching. Catch you soon in my next video, where we will go deeper into beautiful construction. Cheers. Bye bye.